Hey everybody, what's going on? Hellmite here, bringing you another video from Grab the Lantern today. In case you couldn't tell by the footage, today I wanted to be talking about Teamfight Tactics, the brand new game mode that everyone is going crazy for. Now, if you weren't there on the first day, was absolutely crazy trying to get a game. 75-minute wait times just to get into the queue. Absolutely not what you want to see, but it does speak to how popular the game was on release. Things have definitely kind of cooled down. I do expect them to start picking up a little bit as the weekend goes on, since more people will be getting off and having opportunities to play the game, but we'll have to see. It does look like it's kind of settled back down into a regular pattern. Now, first and foremost, I will say I quite enjoy this. I didn't think I was going to, and maybe it's just still a new toy and I'm having plenty of fun playing with it, but I didn't think I was going to enjoy it quite as much as I do, but I quite do like this. I think there's a lot of fun trying to figure out the perfect composition. I think there's a lot of fun to be had playing around and getting the items and hoping and praying that you get the champion in order to fill out your comp, and then it gets there and it's perfect. I like the fact that there are a lot of different compositions. Now, I will say it does feel like Knight and Noble are way too easy to do, especially early on, so it just kind of feels like every game, unless you're going Noble Knight, there's no reason to go anything else. So there are some weird oddities with the game as it is, but I do quite enjoy it. Even though there's nothing that you can control, it does become kind of fun watching your guys go at it and being able to react when the Cho'Gath lands a big rupture, or when somebody just barely gets the Kale ult and survives. That's a really cool part of this game, and it's one of the things that I think really makes it enjoyable to me. Now, I have already seen a lot of complaints on the forums, especially about people saying, well, this game is too random. If you don't get any items, you just lose. If you don't get the right champion, you just lose. And yeah, it is still an auto chess game. Emphasis on auto. You don't get to control what happens in this game, and so the only real way to make it interesting is to add randomness. And this is completely contrary to a lot of us who played League of Legends, where League of Legends has a very low amount of randomness. League of Legends is very much so says, hey, this game is not supposed to be that random. We're going to introduce crit in order to have at least some interaction for auto-attacking champions, but other than that, League is very much so the same thing is going to happen the same time you press the button every single time. So, to a certain extent, Teamfight Tactics is a little different from what the community of League of Legends would really want, because it is a lot of randomness. It is a lot of, well, maybe it happens, maybe it don't. Maybe you get that champion you need in order to hit the tier 3, and maybe you re-roll 18 times in a row and never get it. That's kind of the point of the game, and that's kind of the fun of the game, though. I do quite enjoy that particular bit about it, because it is sort of fun, and the thing about it, though, is it's a very low-stress game mode. You don't have to worry so much about ending up in a situation where, you know, you're absolutely screwed, because hey, it's for fun. You don't really control anything. There's nothing on you to mechanically execute. Sometimes you just get screwed. You don't get the champions you want, you don't get the picks you want, and you just lose the game. But there's nothing you can do to control it, so it ends up being a situation where you don't really care that much, because yeah, okay, that sucks, but also there wasn't anything I could do about it, so who cares? So I do quite enjoy that particular aspect of it, in that you don't have to worry about it. And the other thing is, because there are so many players and everyone's competing against each other, I figure as long as I end up not last, I'm going to call that a win. Maybe if I end up in a situation where I'm in the top 4, hey, that's a win in my book. I don't care if I go the whole distance. At the very least, I ended up doing quite well. So I do quite enjoy that particular facet of Teamfight Tactics. Now, and I think I'll probably make a different video on this, the marketing that Riot is doing for their little, the Little Legends, I think is a little suspect, and that does take a little bit of fun out of the game. It is a lot of fun when you have a bunch of people using their own unique avatars in the game, because there's just a lot of interactions people can do with each other and things like that. So, to a certain extent, that is something I'm a little disappointed about, but in general, you don't even need them in order to enjoy the game mode, so that is quite fun. Will it kill League of Legends? 100% not. I think it doesn't have the longevity. I think, in all honesty, Teamfight Tactics is going to be something that some players are really going to latch onto and they're going to play a ton, and other players are really not going to play that much of. I think that there are going to be a lot of people who just kind of say, you know, I don't really care that much about Teamfight Tactics, I'm going to go back to League of Legends. In fact, even the queue times today are really low, so I'm figuring a lot of people are saying, hey, I'm going to go play League of Legends now because I can't make progress on the arcade event in Teamfight Tactics. So that is sort of my general opinion, but I'm hoping that there are enough people who are interested in this that it sticks around, and hopefully that it's enough of a success that Riot can say, hey, we like this IP. It's working out for us. We can make other games, other League of Legends related games that aren't just League of Legends. Would be very interesting to see. So in general, I think it's a fun game mode. If you haven't tried it already, go ahead and check that out. It is for free on the client right now. It is still in beta, so there will be things changing. So obviously, if there are champions or compositions that are just completely broken, right, we'll have the ability to fix those. But in general, at the moment, I am a big fan of this game mode. Can't recommend it enough and would suggest you guys go ahead and try it. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you really enjoyed today's video, consider subscribing. I upload a video every Monday, Friday, and on patch days as well. Go ahead and let me know what you're doing in Teamfight Tactics, how much fun you're having with it, or things you dislike about it. Let me know that down in the comments section below. And if you really enjoy my content, please consider checking out my blog, link down in the description. I upload articles all about League of Legends, the community scene, professional scene, all sorts of stuff. So go ahead and check that out if you are interested. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I'll talk to you all later.